What up, y'all? Live and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D-Real. That over there, that guy over there with the flag is Theo.
The terrible towel. That's the terrible towel.
Oh, I thought you throw so many flags at people. I ain't know if it was a flag or okay. He terrible. He letting y'all know he a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. He ain't got no horse in this race.
Not at all. Like, and I need folks to understand that they're gonna be representing the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm gonna do my best to hold it down. You know, Pittsburgh's in the state of Pennsylvania, so I'm gonna do my best to hold it down.
And please understand, it is not a contentious thing, as some people may come into the chat and turn it into. For me, it's more a contrast and comparison.
Now I want them to know. Talk all the trash you want to in the comment section. Go ham.
Well, eventually that's all it is talk, because
it's a safe place. It's a safe place.
You don't want to be the cat with a statement that's emblazoned in iniquity, so for other people to reference that you talked all this big trash, and then come to find out your squad didn't do what they wanted to do.
You mean don't talk like Calvin did a few years ago, and then have it come back to bite you in your ass?
That part.
Yeah. Because it won't be a few years; it'll just be a matter of hours and everything like that. So, big dog, I'm guessing by your gear, you going for the Chiefs. You going for the Chiefs? Did I get that right?
Hey, we try and get that 3P, baby. First ever. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. If we 3P, Chiefs can lose all the Super Bowls or never see the playoffs ever again for me. Our place in history will be stamped.
Now I want to go back to something you said a few seconds ago. You said that neither you nor I have a dog in this fight. I'm going to disagree with you slightly.
I said you.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree with you slightly. Okay. I do have quite a few dogs in this fight from the University of Georgia playing for the Philadelphia Eagles. I was trying to think of something all day, like, why would you? Okay, I got a bunch of Bulldogs.
Now you're just being extraneous.
That's what it is. No, dead ass. That's what that is.
For no reason at all.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, girl.
Oh, never mind.
Hey, you might want to come over to the live. It's on D-Real's channel, Be Real with D-Real. We are doing a Super Bowl special.
Okay.
Now, I'm just telling you, we're doing a Super Bowl special. If you want.
Okay.
All right, love you, girl. I'm going to call you back as soon as we get done. Ain't 45 minutes, 45.
Okay.
Oh,
all right, girl.
She sounded so excited. All right.
Let me do this, big dog, because every time that happens, I got to go back out because the volume decreases.
Okay. He's going out and he's going to come back in. Meanwhile, if you are listening, looking at this here broadcast, why don't you be sure to subscribe to this here channel if you are not subscribed to it already? We do all kinds of fun things on this channel, as you are observing.
We're back.
And he back like that. Okay. Your volume didn't change at all. But anyway.
I'm talking about on my end, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
let me.
No, we good. We good. That happens whenever she calls and we doing the live and everything like that, because she calls on Messenger. But
okay.
We back though. We back.
Right,
We're talking football.
Grand Madam Terrell's in the building. Who we know to be a Baltimore Ravens fan.
Die hard Baltimore Ravens fan.
Got a quick question for you. How you feel about that Josh Allen thing? MVP. I'll let you marinate on that one. Theo,
go ahead, B-Dog. Go ahead.
How you feel about that? Of all the, cause see, MVP stands for most valuable player, right? Right. So are we saying Josh Allen meant more to his team than Derrick Henry meant to his team? Josh Allen had more value to his team than Saquon Barkley. Than Saquon Barkley had to his team.
So I'm gonna ask some questions. Mind you, you and I talked about this last night. We unpacked it, talked about in comparison to Lamar Jackson. So I'm gonna ask some questions, and there is no right or wrong answer. They're all strictly rhetorical.
Okay.
Do the Philadelphia Eagles make the playoffs this year without Saquon Barkley?
Okay. Nope.
Nope.
Resounding no. Hell no.
No. That's fair. That's fair. Do the Philadelphia Eagles make the Super Bowl without Jalen Hurts? But
probably not. Probably not.
Let me back up. Do the Eagles make the playoffs without Saquon Barkley? Your answer would be
no.
Do the Eagles make the playoffs without Jalen Hurts? Your answer would be
possibly.
Okay. Do the Ravens make the playoffs without Derrick Henry?
No.
Even with Lamar Jackson. I didn't say without Lamar Jackson. I'm saying they don't have Derrick Henry. They still got Lamar Jackson. Okay.
No.
I think it's safe to say your answer would be no, they're not making the playoffs without Lamar Jackson, even if they had Derrick Henry. Who's the other team? Who's the other person?
Saquon, just Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry. I mean, an argument could be presented for someone like a Jahmyr Gibbs.
So what I will say is this: during our Super Bowl show, and thank y'all so much for tuning in. My brother and I, we've done a sports show before. This is our second sports show. We decided to do it. He's Kansas City Chief fan. We're gonna make it do what it's gonna do. So what I would do is I look at it like this: having had to look at the Philadelphia Eagles stats for last year and everything like that, prepare myself for this evening show. So Saquon Barkley rushed for over 2,000 yards this past season. So I think it's safe to say that the Eagles needed him. Now, in looking at Jalen Hurts, you know, I could make a strong argument they would have made the playoffs without Jalen Hurts as long as they had Saquon Barkley. So that's me, but that's my opinion. I could be wrong, been wrong before. Now, if I turn over here and I look at the Baltimore Ravens, well, when was the last time the Baltimore Ravens missed the playoffs without Derrick Henry? So if we're looking at the AFC, as it is, the teams in the AFC, I'm of the mindset the Baltimore Ravens would have made the playoffs without Derrick Henry. As long as they got Lamar Jackson back there, oh yeah, they going. I'm gonna holler at y'all. They going. So then it gets me back to Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, like we talked last night. Because in my opinion, the Eagles ain't making the playoffs without Saquon Barkley. The Ravens aren't making the playoffs without Lamar Jackson, and the Bills aren't making the playoffs without Josh Allen. That's just how I feel about it. So then we look at this, to your point, who has meant the most to their team?
Most valuable. It's in the name.
Most valuable. Because I got three candidates now. One of those candidates, if I'm not mistaken, did Saquon set the single season rushing record?
As well as accounted for half of the Eagles' offense in more than 5 of their games.
And I can attest that to being true because I had to look up Jalen Hurts' stats for the past season. The Commanders made the playoffs from the NFC East. Did the Cowboys make it? No, they didn't make it.
They didn't even smell it.
No, I don't even know. The Giants, no, they got Danny Dimes over there. No.
They don't even got him no more. But yeah, they didn't get a whiff of it either.
If somebody were to ask me, because I just believe that it's a given, you got Josh Allen and you got Lamar Jackson. And to be perfectly honest, I don't want to say it like that, but Josh Allen did what Josh Allen has come to be known to do, get his team to the playoffs. Lamar Jackson did exactly what we've come to know him to do, get his team to the playoffs. That said, neither team is making the playoffs without either quarterback. But if I look to who's been the most valuable, period, and maybe the reason why he didn't get it is because the NFL has come to undervalue. But if I look at this person, he isn't just a running back that runs the football. You can actually throw him the football out the backfield. I would have Saquon Barkley.
I have no argument whatsoever with that statement because I feel like the whole earth saw it. You saw him jump over that boy. You saw that. What has Josh Allen done this year physically that comes close to that?
Like I said, I think it's one of those things where the NFL undervalues the running back position. We have turned the MVP, much like the Heisman Trophy, into a quarterback award as opposed to a football award. So I think that's what it was. To rush for over 2,000 yards, get your team to the Super Bowl, account for 2/3 of your team's offensive production, and you don't get. I looked at Jalen Hurts stats, and I was like, wow. Now, mind you, here's the damnest thing. His team won a game. It was before they had the championship game. I looked at the game, the playoff game, right? And I'm thinking the Eagles then lost looking at Jalen Hurts. Watch where I go with this one. Looking at Jalen Hurts' offensive put out, I like, oh, the Eagles, no, I guess, I'm looking at Saquon. But Jalen Hurts' offensive production matched Josh Allen's offensive production, which was not that great.
for a running back, hell, for any one offensive player to accumulate 200 yards in a game, you kicking ass and taking names. You got to be. You know what I'm saying? I saw a game. I think it was the Houston, Texas. What's that boy named? Nico Collins. He had like close to 200 yards receiving. You giving people problems if you are able to get to it. That's up and down the field. That's up and down the field. That's 200 yards.
I don't like that for a receiver because that's literally you looking at the quarterback telling him I'm open. Like it don't matter.
If you out there, you a D-back and you can't stop it or at least get to a place where you can control it, you don't need to be out there. If a receiver having a day like that D-back got to be pulled. If I'm the defense, you getting out of there, bro. You are getting torched.
Here we go. You remember back in the day? I know y'all I thought y'all was talking Chiefs and Eagles. We are. Stay with us.
It ain't gonna take but like 5-10 minutes to encapsulate that. The game tomorrow.
Remember when the Patriots was doing their thing?
Of course.
Remember they had them two boys over there. One was the safety, one was the corner. They used to call them the Law and Order, Ty Law and Lawyer Malloy. So here's the thing, and they say football, any sports for that matter, is 90% mental, 99% mental. You know that's true. That's absolutely true. And I sit up here and I'm saying to myself, well, if you can't guard in man, play zone. Play zone. Play zone. And folks act like, well, you know, it'd be so much going on in zone. If you studied the film, you studied tendency. Now, I like Deion Sanders. I like D. Now, when he say I used to bait the quarterback, I could never bait the quarterback the way Deion did it, because Deion played like 10, 15 yards off.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a cover 2 corner. Throw it over there if you want to. My zone overlaps with the safety behind me and the linebacker to either my left or right. I got a lot. Throw it over there if you want to. Throw it over there if you want to. It's going back to the house. I'm telling you, because your receivers are telling us what routes they running based on how they lined up. Oh my God, y'all running a bunch formation? Okay, well, all these routes breaking to the outside. Yeah, you're going to run 1 or 2 in, but by and large, they're going to, okay, well, I'm going to set outside shoulder, and I'm not going back inside shoulder. Or I could line up inside shoulder, give you a bad pre-snap read, and you're like, oh, yeah, flat's wide open. No, they're not. No, they're not. So I don't get it. 200 yards, that's you being stubborn as a defensive back, as a defense coordinator. There's no way in the world, none. Cover 2.
Okay. So ultimately, we agree Saquon Barkley is a much better choice for most valuable player.
In my humble opinion. In my humble opinion.
That being said, Theo, you follow the season for Philly?
I mean, I kept up with what they had going on. I'm fully prepared to talk about, to rep Philly, Motown Philly. I'm prepared to rep them. I am.
Okay, well, let's do it like this. You gonna tell me what the weapons are on offense for Philly, and what's the likelihood of them getting used, and what they gonna do.
Okay.
And same thing on the defensive end. So I guess I'll hit you with the Chiefs from the defensive end if you start off on the offensive end with Philly and vice versa.
Well, first of all, having looked at Philly stats this year, Saquon had 345 carries for 2,005 yards, 15 touchdowns. That ain't bad. Now, it gets kind of murky when I look at Jalen Hurts, because he averaged 193.5 yards a game, lowest in 4 years. 19 quarterbacks threw more than his 18 passing touchdowns this season. So he didn't do that. He didn't do that well. And I was looking for it to be offset, maybe so, by his rushing. Well, he only averaged 42 yards a game. Okay. So I'm looking at a quarterback who, well, let me just cut to the chase. Saquon gonna have to get loose, wild and loose. Like, if I'm looking at it for what it is, Jalen Hurts is the trigger man. Well, we saw that the Eagles, one of the Eagles receivers this year, was upset because he wasn't getting the touches, the looks he was getting the year before. Well, Philly is gonna have to, they're gonna have to control the clock. They need to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field, and they don't need field goals. They need touchdowns. They don't need field goals. They need the touchdowns. So when they get inside the 20, the red zone, they need to convert those into touchdowns. So if I'm looking at it, the Eagles haven't been able to be stopped this whole year in regards to running the football. I did not look at their record. What they finished the season?
I believe they are 17-2. No, 17-3.
17-3.
Yeah.
So if the Chiefs can get the Eagles to throw the football, that would be the Chiefs taking an early lead, per se. Then yeah. But if the Eagles gonna run the football and are successful at running the football, if I look at Kansas City's mainstay has been their defense this season. Offense has struggled a little bit. If the offense struggles and the defense can't stop Saquon, that's the chance. That's what you're looking for if you're the Eagles. That's what you're looking for the Eagles.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, the Chiefs got a pretty decent run defense.
Yeah.
If we were able, and I'm not saying that, I'm just extrapolating here. Derrick Henry is about as brutal and strong a running back as Saquon Barkley, if not more.
I agree.
And we held him to under 60, if I'm not mistaken. 50, 60, 50, somewhere around there. I mean, you expecting Derrick Henry to get loose and have hundreds of yards, but that was not the case. Now, as far as defense, everybody keeps saying, okay, the primary assignment is going to be neutralizing Saquon Barkley. I feel like it's going to be a two-prong attack. It's going to have to be keep Jalen Hurts rattled and neutralize Saquon Barkley.
Well, see, that's the whole thing.
Because, well, my thing is we'll be able to take advantage of it because if I'm not mistaken, the Philadelphia Eagles have a banged up O-line.
They do.
They calling people up from the practice squad to put on the main squad for Super Bowl, for the Super Bowl.
The thing is that who they are is who they are. Both teams at this particular point in time. And Jalen Hurts has been struggling all season. So I don't like him being rattled, him not being productive. The dude ain't threw for 200 yards a game. Like, so if he don't throw for over 200 yards a game, if he has an off night, that has not been enough to stop the Eagles from winning. Now, in regards to Derrick Henry, I'm a Steelers fan, tried and true. I remember, I know Derrick Henry from when he played with the Tennessee Titans and everything like that. That type of running back, when you don't have to see him every down, because Derrick Henry is not the passing, not the receiving running back, you can key on him because you know when he's in the game, they run it. They run it when he in the game. Like, he ain't in on passing downs. Saquon is. That messes with you right here because you don't know if it's play action pass or not. You just don't. And that's what the Eagles are going to need to rely on a lot during this game is the play action pass, considering Saquon is their go-to guy. They're going to need to get the Chiefs out of position. So will the Chiefs be keying on Saquon? I would. But if I'm the Eagles OC, I know that's what you're going to do because that's how, by and large, that's the only way our offense has been successful. You have got to draw up some plays where the defense bites on the play action pass and you get your receivers open, get Jalen some nice, easy throws. The Eagles receiving core, when you take into consideration the offensive line is banged up, so you want this ball to come out a little bit quicker. The Eagles got some burners on their receiving core. So if they get it, if he can get the ball to them in open space, they can get loose. They can. Don't turn the ball over. That ain't what this is. And like I said, you get in the red zone, you got to get 6. You got to get 6.
Well, that being said, I think Trent McDuffie can cover anybody on earth. So let's go. Is how I feel about that. He has not disappointed me yet. So yeah, let's go. Jamari Connor.
What the other corner look like? What the other corner look like?
Jamari Connor, I believe, is the one that's going to be starting. He's good in spurts.
Okay, all right, yeah. See,
okay.
You gave me one DB, and I said receivers.
Okay, and I'm not done. Okay, Justin Reed.
Okay.
All right. Between him blitzing and coming on the back end and covering the cornerback, yeah, I'm between them three and Brian Cook out deep. Between them three, 4. I'm pretty confident.
Well, I like how you talking, and I don't really want us wasting no time because we could be talking about some other stuff. So go ahead. What's the scope?
The score.
The scope.
The score.
The scope. What's the scope?
Okay. I didn't get to say nothing about the offense, and you want the score. All right, I can't.
You sound real confident, and I don't believe in hitting my head against no brick wall. I don't. What
was I supposed? I'm supposed to sound unsure.
I mean, the thing is that
my team don't win, I'm gonna back them.
I mean, right, but I'm like, the way you talking, like I'm getting this energy from you. Like you don't even see this game. You're like there's no doubt in your mind y'all gonna win. Like that's where you at with it. There's no fear, no concern, no doubt whatsoever.
Brother,
so
I'm a
fan. So let's get the scope.
Okay. We play heart attack football. Period. Heart attack, and when I say heart attack football, I mean heart attack football for the fans. Okay, and I give you a classic Chiefs football game. Game start off, we win the toss, we defer because we might need the ball in the second half in case we're behind. That's just how Andy Reid thinks. I feel like they're gonna come out aggressive, might bang the first 14 out on Philly. Then Philly they're gonna toughen up. They're going to toughen up, and they're going to start scoring too. Matter of fact, they might go ahead before halftime. That's just how we play. We start out strong, and then we're better when there's pressure, when there's stakes, when we've got to do it. We can't just go out there and thrash and beat down nobody. You've never seen us do it all season. Even though the offense was suffering, Pat was throwing picks, it still came down to 3 points. 2 points, 1 point. Okay. Now, and before anybody pull that referee bullshit, okay, let me break that down for you real quick. On any given Sunday, you have 17 different groups of officials officiating the football game. That's the one on the end, that's the one on the line, that's the 2 on the side. You know how many groups of those that of all referees that consist of those is about 140 referees. You telling me 140 referees are on making play calls for one team? Wouldn't they make more money if they made play calls for a bunch of teams? Y'all sound stupid. Stop it.
What's the score? What's the score?
Score gonna be 35-32.
That's a lot higher than I had it.
Well, I'm not unrealistic. I mean, we might neutralize Saquon Barkley here and there, but I don't think we're gonna 100% shut that man down.
I mean, I'm just when you say 35-32, I'm looking here, and the Philadelphia Eagles had a top-ranked pass defense in the NFL.
Okay,
allowing an average of 174 yards passing a game.
Okay, I'm gonna answer that question by asking you one.
I'm just when you say 35-32,
I understand.
There's a lot of points for a defense.
Hang on, hear me out now. I understand we leaning on stats, but here's a stat we can't measure. Where's the Detroit Lions right now?
Oh, right.
I'm gonna let you marinate on that one.
No, you ain't got to because we know the Detroit.
They
You asked me a question.
and was all but everybody had them all put in the Super Bowl, didn't
they? I don't believe in mixing apples and oranges.
It's gonna be Buffalo and Detroit in the Super Bowl.
When we talk about the Detroit Lions, I'm gonna be fair. The Detroit Lions were offense heavy. Their defense was injured. That's what that was. You asked me if I watch football. Now I'm just telling you. The Philadelphia, because I didn't press against you when you said the Eagles' offensive line was injured. There's nothing wrong with their defense. And mind you, all I said was this. You really, I didn't say who was going to win. That ain't what I asked you. So you think this defense has nothing to do with whether or not the Chiefs win or lose. You think this defense is going to give up 35 points?
Yes.
You know what? I like it. Let's put a case of I like the Skip and Shannon thing. let's put a case of Dr. Pepper on. What's your favorite soda? What's your favorite soda? What's your I'm Theo, are you saying you picking the Eagles to win? No, I'm saying I'm picking the Chiefs not to put up 35 points. That's what the bet is right now. They're not doing that. You want to put a case of soda on it?
Yeah.
Let's put a case of soda on. Let's put a case of soda.
Okay.
We got a case.
You might get shocked.
You know what?
Because see, here's the thing. Hear me out. Here's the thing. We basing our assessment on seasonal stats. Do you know how many shutdown kick-ass players came back to our squad during the playoffs?
No, I don't. And that ain't even, they could be there. You could give me all their names. You could. And I'm still going to ask the same question that I asked. You believe this defense that's been doing this for the better part of the entire season during this game is going to give up 35 points. I didn't say whether or not the Chiefs was going to win or lose. I don't believe the Chiefs putting up 35 points.
Okay. But and I'm going to remind you of one thing and one thing only. Championship DNA. It's a thing.
What? See, I didn't say they was gonna lose. I said I don't believe they putting up 35 points.
Okay, all right, okay.
That's what I said. I'm holding to that one. They could win the game. Patrick Mahomes could be standing up there holding the handing the trophy. Just know 34 points. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. You said 35.
I'm trying to think.
I don't believe they scored 35.
I'm trying to think. What kind of, because I don't really drink soda.
We're trying, whatever you want. You want some water? You want some Gatorade?
No, this Negro did not say water.
Wait, don't do that. In 2025, you got quite a few highfalutin brothers and sisters that although they still make their Kool-Aid out the faucet, they don't sweat. They swear they don't drink nothing but bottled water.
Do they make their Kool-Aid out the faucet? I ain't drank faucet water in a long time.
It's the funniest damn thing.
But I just haven't.
It's the funniest thing to be at somebody's house who drinks Kool-Aid and bottled water. When they get ready to make that pitcher of Kool-Aid, bro, you need to know. They sticking that pitcher up under the faucet and they turning it on. And I always ask the same question. So is it that the sugar and the Kool-Aid purified water that you drinking right now? I'm not understanding what you got going on right now.
That's just the way they's raised. So bring me down to earth, Theo. Tell me a more realistic score for this.
I like something in the 20s. Like, had you said 28, 23, I wouldn't have said nothing.
Okay.
Had you said something like that, I ain't saying nothing. Okay. But you said 35, and I'm like, bro, that's damn near 40.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you, man. A lot of stuff happened, and statistically, it cannot be explained. And I have learned long time ago, stats are a measure. They ain't the rule, because you cannot determine what's in my heart. You cannot quantify that. Okay. And if I'm hitting a little harder, running a little faster, and throwing a little more accurate because of that, I can do what the stats say I can't.
Well, watch this. Okay. I like that. Now, when we talking about heart, remember when I said I'm wearing these colors because it's a lot of Bulldogs over there. Well,
Right.
Those Bulldogs that are over there, they lost to Jalen Hurts. They've lost in championship games. They lost to the dude that's currently quarterbacking for the Carolina Panthers. And most of those players that lost those games or won those games when it was redemption time, national championship time, they play on the defensive side of the football. Now, as a defensive player, throughout the majority of my life and everything like that, I could make a strong argument that the reason why this defense has played lights out the entire season is because they understood the limitations of their offense, something that the Pittsburgh Steelers were trying to accomplish with their defense this year. Well, that don't go away. They understand this moment in time, they got to play their best football, because if I'm looking at these stats, they've looked at these stats and they're looking at their quarterback and they're saying, just don't lose the game. Now, while the Chiefs do have Super Bowl experience, they do. Jalen Hurts has been to the Super Bowl. Some of these Eagles have been to the Super Bowl. They have. They lost, but they have been. So when I'm looking at this, it's not just about whether or not the Chiefs have the heart of a champion. I think that goes without saying. Do the Chiefs have more heart than the Eagles? We won't find out till there's no more time left on the clock on Sunday. I'm just, as a defensive player, the norm is not for you to wet the bed during a championship game as a defense. More often than not, you stick the rule, you stick the landing. Defense wins championships. They don't say offense, defense wins championships. So that's why I'm saying I'm not looking at necessarily whether the Eagles win, because I'm looking at their offensive limitation. That's just what that is. But I don't believe a Chiefs team that has been struggling offensively all season, going up against the number one defense all season, is going to put up damn near 40 points. Now, you asking me to believe too much. Believing the Chiefs can win? Yeah. Believing the Chiefs damn near put up 40? I'm not there. I ain't there.
Okay. All right.
I ain't there.
Well, what kind of soda you say you like?
Hey, man, I like cherry Dr. Pepper. That's what I like. I like cherry Dr. Pepper. You know what I'm saying? Or cream, you know what I'm saying? Cream Coke. You know what I'm saying? Cream soda Coke.
Okay. That stuff's not good for you, man.
Yeah, so I ain't saying the Chiefs not gonna win. You never heard me. Don't nobody need to be in the comments say, "Oh, Theo picked the Chiefs." No, he did not.
Theo, I do not need you to validate my statement, sir.
I'm just saying.
I said what I said because I said it. Not out of anything braggadocious. Not out of any. Now tell me, just this season alone, what have you seen the Kansas City Chiefs do that can't be quantified by no stat?
I mean, when it didn't look like they was gonna win. I mean,
that first Denver Bronco game.
I'm just saying, like, you not finna get me to say nothing bad about Kansas City. This finna be the most one-sided.
And that was not my intent, brother. That was not my intent. I was trying to get you to understand everything that you're talking about is based on a stat or a statistic or something like that. I mean,
not the last comment. Not the last comment when I talked about Georgia.
But what I'm saying is, please understand and believe what wins that game It's not going to be quantified by no stat.
I believe you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm just saying what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
I didn't say by who. I didn't say by who. I'm just saying expect some phenomenal shit. And it ain't going to be something you can say, oh, we did that 2 times, did that 3. It's going to be somebody saying, I got to do so. And because a defensive player over here too. It's going to be somebody saying, me, the individual on this team is going to have to do something that either A, makes a difference, or B, sparks one of these other 10 cats to make a difference.
I believe you. And I would go so far as to say this. Historically speaking, Super Bowls are high scoring. They are. So, you know, when I look at like I said, I'm not saying they not gonna win. I just don't believe. I don't believe either team putting up 30. I'm definitely not looking for the Eagles to put up 30-0. I'm not looking for the Eagles to put up 30 with what offense? Saquon gonna get you probably 14 or 21. Okay, well, Jalen probably can only get you 14 or 7. Okay, well, I don't see that. That's not 30. That ain't 30. That ain't 30. That ain't. And me, when I'm looking at the Eagles, that's why I said you're gonna have to get in. When you get in the red zone, you're gonna have to get touchdowns. And the reason why I said they're gonna have to get touchdowns is because what you do not want, if you're the Philadelphia Eagles, is to be up by 6 or less. You don't want to be up by 6 or less with less than 2 minutes to go in the game, and that fool got the ball in his hand. That fool got the ball in his hand, and it's 2 minutes to go, and they only down by 6 or less. Oh, you cancel Christmas. You cancel Christmas. You can. You don't even want that. So you better get them touchdowns. You better. I didn't see enough. The Chiefs this year reminded me of the Miracle Mets.
Ooh. Ooh, goodness.
Okay. Y'all just gonna find a way to win.
Bruh, trust me, man. That this squad ain't been no good for my blood pressure this year.
Yeah, bro, that's why I feel like here's the thing. If the Chiefs score 30, the game over.
You think so?
Yes. For what I just said.
What was the score of the last game they played, the Super Bowl? I can tell you.
Who were they playing against?
I'm saying Philly and the Chiefs 2 Super Bowls ago.
What was the score?
38-35.
Oh, that's a different Philly squad. This ain't them.
But ain't a lot of them same players on this squad?
Bruh, the quarterback ain't doing what he did then. You heard me start off this show talking about him. He ain't doing what he did then. If y'all put up 30 points, this game is over. How you gonna tell me the offensive line is struggling? Y'all got one of the best defensive fronts. I'm telling you, he ain't through for 200 yards a game. He ain't averaging that. But you looking for them to put up 30 points. So you looking for Saquon to go to hell off.
What if they can't stop him? He done had 3 touchdowns in a game.
Man, that ain't but 21 points.
And Jalen can throw for one more, and somebody can kick a couple field goals.
I don't be wanting to do this. See, now you got me getting ready to do something I don't like doing. Y'all make me as a Michael Jordan fan.
Don't do it, then, Theo. Don't do it.
As Michael Jordan fan, y'all have me stand up for LeBron James. Damn it, as a Black Panther fan, y'all have me going to the well for Sam Wilson. Now here I am. I'm supposed to be low-key telling us why the Philadelphia Eagles can win. But damn it, you talking about no, bro, no. Ain't 30-0. No, if the game is in, boy, look, no. You didn't told us why. You didn't told us why, and I didn't back up every damn thing you say. Hey, they gotta do this, they gotta do that. I'm looking at this. No, Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, he is.
No, you don't want the wonderful Wizard of Oz to sit up there and have the damn football in his hand. 2 minutes to go in the damn game, and you only up by 6. This fool gonna go down and get 6 and the 2 points. No, or win it in damn overtime. No. You need to be up by 10.
How come ain't nobody figure that out then? Why, Theo? You just laid out the whole scenario. That you laid out the whole scenario of the past 3 Super Bowls. Why ain't nobody figured it out?
Man, look.
We played from behind in every Super Bowl we was in. Why ain't nobody figured it out yet?
No,
we was behind 2 scores in that Super Bowl against Philly. 2.
And then I'll be like, just play assignment football. Folks be getting sucked in by this. No, if Patrick Mahomes got the football in his hand, that means ain't no receiver got the football in their hand. Patrick Mahomes is not running no 4-4 nothing. He ain't. Stop. Play disciplined damn football on defense. Play your lanes like you're supposed to. Keep him in the pocket. Travis Kelce ain't getting loose like Travis Kelce used to. He did. You play off of Travis Kelce a little bit. You know the most difficult thing about Patrick Mahomes, and I think you and I can both attest to this. He don't throw the football where the receiver is. I hate quarterbacks that throw the football where a receiver should be, because you got to beat that receiver to that spot. In essence, Patrick Mahomes throws his receivers open. Well, as a DB, hey, come here, Philly, come here. When a quarterback throws the spots as opposed to the body, you cannot be in the receiver's hip pocket. No, you need to be running stride for stride. The receiver should not look like the receiver open. If the receiver look like the receiver open, quarterbacks like Pat Mahomes do not give a damn. They throwing it. So do not lay off the receivers. And then don't get lazy. Don't get nervous. Keep playing assignment football from the first quarter through the fourth quarter. Play assignment. They're not going nowhere. I promise to God, I don't know how Patrick Mahomes get. Patrick Mahomes get loose like he Lamar Jackson, and he ain't.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
He's going. The dude going for a pump fake like this. Why you jumping for the pump fake? Hit his ass in his ribs. That'll stop him from pump faking again.
Now you got me thinking. Maybe, just maybe, I might have called that score a little too high. But I do still think we're going to score 30.
Huh? What'd you say? I didn't hear you. Did I miss? You say something, D? Oh Lord, we done lost it. Okay, well, we be having stuff go like this, but he here, but he ain't here. Screen black, but we here though. We here. Okay. Daggum gremlins. It was my internet last night.
Yeah, but he. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to do some things to help. Maybe that's a sign from the internet gods that we might need to wrap this here.
We might need to, but so you think you scored too high, big dog?
Ain't that some shit? Okay.
You think you scored too high? If you think you picked that score too high, I ain't saying, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Maybe it'd be something like 30-27.
That sounds more reasonable. That sound more reasonable, big dog. That sound more reasonable than what you had out there before. Cause I ain't understand that one. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you. I ain't know what that was.
I am not a professional. I'm just a professional fan. So
Hey.
Allow me to retract that previous statement and go 30-27 as opposed to 35-32.
I'm still holding on to our original bet for my case of soda though. Like
okay.
I mean, you know that
I ain't gonna welch. I ain't gonna welch on you. I ain't gonna welch on you.
But no man, I gotta respect both teams. I gotta respect both teams.
Oh, definitely.
I gotta respect both teams. And like you said, I really don't.
That run game is the truth. And it done trampled a lot of people. I hope to God that front four and them linebackers is up to the task.
Listen, all I know is when it's 2 minutes or less to go in the game, one or two things need to happen. You need to have already lost, and that way you ain't concerned about winning, or you need to be up by more than 6. And 7 is not it. Like I'm not counting 7 because that's just going down, kicking, touchdown, the extra point. No. You need to be up by 8 or more.
Yeah.
You need to be up by that.
Yeah,
like honestly, things being what they are, I look at stuff like this. At some point in time, that pendulum is going to swing back. You just don't know when. That pendulum is going to swing back. And I think it's a couple of things that I'm looking here that's not going to continue. One, Jalen Hurts is going, that passing game is going to pop at some point in time. Saquon Barkley, at some point in time, he gonna get held in check. That's just what that is. At some point in time, the Chiefs are going to take a L because they've been living dangerously all season. So to me, it's just, and that the Chiefs defense, at some point in time, they're gonna get broke down. It's just a matter of which one of those trends breaks tomorrow. Don't know which one, but I don't look for all of them to continue. So you picked the Chiefs to win. You admitted your score. You said 30-28?
30-27.
30-27? I like the score to be 28-24. So damn, Theo, who you picking?
We can't skirt around the issue anymore. I won't love you any less if you say Philly.
So what I'm going to do, keeping it honest, it ain't the two of us here. We don't have like 5 or 6 of us on the panel and everything. We're one of us. So Since I had to represent the Eagles, I'm going to pick the Eagles 28-24. With Theo, I thought you said they had to be up by more than that. Well, yeah, I'm telling you that, yeah, the Eagles going to be up 28-20. Oh, 20, what's 20, 17? Yeah, 17. It's going to be 28-17. Pete Mahomes going to get the ball back with like 5 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go in the game. He going to get them a touchdown. They're going to go for the onside kick. They're not going to get it. Philly going to win.
Okay. All right. That's an interesting scenario. I'd be curious to see if that is actually what happens. But I mean, yeah, who knows? Who knows? We be pulling for who we pulling for,
right. and my team at the house. Hell.
Which is why I said we be pulling who we be pulling for. You know what I'm saying? And because a lot of times people, if they NFC and they team don't go, they still pull for their conference.
Right.
Same thing with AFC. And I was like that with every team except for the Patriots.
I'm like that when it comes to college football. Like I want all SEC teams to win during bowl season, during the Super Bowl. I don't give a damn what conference you come from. The Steelers not them. Like I ain't getting no, I don't care. And look, and if you came from the same conference, I might want your ass to lose because it's safe to say you probably beat my Steelers. I don't give a damn about you like that.
So are you saying if the Ravens went to the Super Bowl?
The Ravens, going to the Super Bowl is me cheering for them for a whole different reason. I would be cheering for Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
You know, that's what that is. And Derrick Henry. I ain't finna do Derrick Henry like that, you know, want him to get a Super Bowl or something like that. So I would be cheering for them for a whole different reason. But did I cheer for Joe Burrow? No.
You know what? I don't even remember watching that Super Bowl.
Cheer for no damn Joe Burrow. You think I rooted for Peyton Manning? Anytime.
I can't tell you nothing that happened in that Super Bowl.
You ready? I ain't never rooted for Peyton Manning. Super Bowl. No. Never. Never. Now, here's the damnedest thing. I have rooted for his brother.
Fair enough.
Now, here's the thing. I will say this. In fairness to Peyton, I wasn't particular about them beating the Carolina Panthers because I was rooting for Cam Newton. But I did want him to win when they played against Chicago in the Super Bowl. I did. Now, by the time they got to New Orleans, they were playing New Orleans in the Super Bowl. I was tired of Peyton. I wanted Drew Brees to walk the dog on that ass. And, you know, well, I got what I want.
There you go. Paul Martin said he a hater. He said if my team in it, I only root for the NFC if it's against the Patriots or blackety black team.
I mean, you know.
Oh, he made the sucking teeth sound about you wanting him Saints to, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I really ain't had no dog in the fight when the coach played the Bears because I had two black head coaches. I had Lovie Smith for the Bears, and I had your boy Tony Dungy for the Colts. So I was like, it's a win-win for me. But Peyton hadn't gotten there, so I definitely didn't like the quarterback for the Bears because he came from the Florida Gators. The only Gator that's good to me is a dead Gator. I don't. Rex Grossman, I think was
you throwing shade?
I'm just saying, man. Like I don't give a damn about. I don't give a damn. You know what Jacksonville good for? Drive through it. Just drive through that. Just drive through.
Ooh wait. I had to ask my homegirl stay in Jacksonville.
You know what? I feel for her. She need to move.
She live in Jacksonville, but she a Chief fan.
She need to move. There's better places for her to stay.
Hey Deidre, how you doing, girl?
I know they're like, damn, Theo, you don't like Jack. Listen, I remember one time I was in Jacksonville actually. It was on a Sunday, and I got some official Georgia Bulldog shorts. I don't know if you. Hold on for a second.
Claude of mercy.
I take pride in these puppies right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look, I got more Georgia Bulldog official stuff than still official stuff. I got to do something with that. Anyway, yeah, I had on a Georgia Bulldog away jersey. Had on the shorts. They got this. I walked into Jacksonville Mall. They had this big old Florida Gator display in the middle of the mall. Man, I walked in the middle and marked my territory.
All right, Bulldog.
I wanted somebody to say something.
See, you're causing problems. You're a troublemaker.
And knock some of this stuff over. God damn it. Who ever seen a blue gator any damn way?
No, not I. I ain't seen a gator outside the zoo.
Like I said, man, what was it? I went to a restaurant one time and ordered me some gator meat just to see what it tastes like.
What it tastes like? Chicken?
Gummy? It's not bad.
Gummy?
It's chewy.
So like calamari?
I've never had calamari, but if you say so.
Octopus?
Okay, but yeah, it's chewy. It's chewy. It's not the same.
Clams.
I don't eat that. So if you say so.
Okay.
What's the word? Let me see. I'm trying to think. What's the meat that I could? It's like a softer version of a pork chop.
Softer than a pork chop?
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
No wonder alligators got thick skin if they that soft.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's tasty now. I ain't there. Hey, you hey boy, look, okay.
All right. Look at Theo. I think we done more than made our point today. And the folks
Yeah,
that
man.
slid through, wanted to slide through, wanted to have an opinion, did have an opinion. Some colorful opinions. I'll give them that. But look here, man. I am gonna get back to doing that 28-day black superhero action figure challenge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna get my stuff ready for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I'm tomorrow, 1:00. I know I've been promising. Tomorrow, 1:00, Black Panther. What time is it? You know what? I
What
might do
time?
it 9:00 tonight. You know what? 9:00 tonight. 9:00 tonight. I don't know if people gonna be checking for it, but 9:00 tonight, we coming back and let's y'all tell me what y'all thinking. 9:00 tonight. I like 9:00. 9:00 tonight. Black Panther, Man Without Fear, issue 516.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Slide
9:00
on over.
tonight. We
Slide
got
on over
time.
to Theo's.
We making it do
Slide
what it's
on
gonna
over
do.
to Theo's. Theo, I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Pull up over there for that Black Panther review. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? That's David List. That's David List. That's a damn good run.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We on 9:00 tonight, Eastern Standard Time. So go do what you're gonna do. We coming back in a couple of hours over there on the other channel.
All right. This had been the Saturday Vibe edition. I'm D-Real. That's Theo B. Special Super Bowl edition. We be coming at you with another one of the other ones. Not a Super Bowl edition, but another video. And until we do, y'all be good. Be good to each other. Peace out.